So, Lions trade TJ Hockenson for a couple second round picks, and then they give the Vikings two round picks, two picks. Um, I don't like this trade at all. I do not like this trade at all. You pretty much gave away your one of your top offensive threats. You don't use him right. Um, you have a quarterback who is inconsistent. You have an offense who is inconsistent. Your offensive line can only do what they can do. The team defensively is terrible, besides of Rodrigo and in some cases Hutchinson. When it's your defense is bad when you got to rely on rookies to get better. The defensive line. Come on, bro. Come on. The run game was cool against the Dolphins, but when you got Tyreek Hill and Jaden Waddle, and you trying to go man on man to man, you can't go man to man with these dudes. They too fast, too quick, too talented. Too fast, too quick, too talented. Okuda and Warrior can't keep up with them dudes, and you can't rely on these safeties, especially not with Tracy Walker. So you can't rely on them. Everybody's learning on the job with this team. Dan Campbell, learn on the job. Aaron Glenn, learning. Ben Johnson, learning. Audrey Pleasant just happened to be the fall guy in this. They let him go, which I didn't understand because the DPs is not the problem. It's this whole defense. Brad Holmes is the problem. Keep picking up these damn injured players. You know what I'm saying? You can't put it all on Coach Campbell. You got to put some blame on him. But all the blame doesn't go on him. Ben Johnson, what are you doing with these play calls? What are we doing? Switch it up a little bit. Even when Dan Campbell was calling the plays, he switched it up. And then you don't have the right quarterback to do that. Goff, not the right guy. Yeah, I understand he's a first overall pick. He don't play like one. Now you see why the Rams gave him up so quickly to get Stafford. And look at the Rams. They win a Super Bowl with Stafford. Go figure, right? But giving up TJ Hockenson, and I like TJ Hockenson, man. I just think this team just didn't use him right. He has the potential of being a top 5 tight end in this league. He can be like Kittle and Kelsey and Darren Waller and all these guys. He can be that. They just don't use him right. This offense just doesn't use their players to their potentials. Swift is in and out of this lineup. Amara St. Brown just came back, which, by the way, I got much respect to Amara St. Brown, man. Cool guy, met him, very cool, very down to earth. Hey, man, much respect. You're going to be a good receiver in this league, man. Real talk. Real talk. And shout out to Pro Sports Zone, too, man. Shout out to John Yu and everybody that worked there. Always show me love. And always show them love, man. So shout out to them. But with this TJ Hockenson thing, man, come on, bro. Come on, man. Like, why would you trade him of all teams in your division with the Vikings? And they already got Dalvin Cook, Kirk Cousins, Thielen, Jefferson. That's just going to make them even more explosive. They just got to work on their defense, and they good. I don't know why they gave up Stephon Diggs, but it is what it is. But if you can get Justin Jefferson, can't go wrong with that. But I don't understand this. Brad Holmes, what are you doing with these trades and these drafts, man? I give you credit for Hutchinson and Rodrigo. But Jameson Williams, you knew he was hurt. You still drafted him. Pascal, he was hurt. Kirby Joseph, decent pick, has a lot to learn. Okuda is, I understand he's trying, but certain receivers, he just can't, you can't have him on. Like, he's not going to guard people. He's not going to go defense on a Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle or DK Metcalf or, he didn't play, he wasn't bad against Justin Jefferson. I give him that. I will give him that. But some of these guys, man, who's to say that Darnell Mooney from the Bears is not going to torch him? Or St. Brown, Amra's brother, not going to torch him? Who's to say they playing Green Bay this Sunday? Who's to say Romeo Dobbs ain't going to get him? Or Christian Watson? Or, whoever they got. Who? Aaron Jones might run the ball on him. Aaron Rodgers might have a field day. So, and Green Bay got a good defense. They just happen to be, 3-4, 3-5? So, sometimes they play Aaron Rodgers well at home here. We'll see, but I don't see them winning. I don't really see them winning too many games, bro. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I just do not get it, bro. But, hopefully things get better, man. This team got to get better, man. I mean, 1-6, they have their playoff chances is gone. Your schedule is tough. You still got to play Green Bay. Still haven't played you got to play Green Bay twice. You got to play the Bears twice. You got to play the Giants. You got to play the Jets. You got to play Buffalo, which you're going to get. Buffalo is going to torch this team. They are going to torch this team. I don't know, man. All I can do is pray that this organization really cares about this team winning, because we all know the fours don't care. I don't even know if Brad Holmes cares. I understand Dan Campbell can only do what he can do. Aaron Glenn can only do what he can do with this terrible defense. Ben Johnson can do anything he can do with this mediocre offense. Some guys just can't stay healthy, man. But I don't like this trade, man. And I wouldn't even be surprised if TJ Hockenson is probably going to be that next player that the Lions are going to wish they wouldn't have gave up, and he mess around and get Pro Bowls, good seasons, go to the playoffs, because he's going to the playoffs with this Viking team, and just understand, because the Vikings actually been looking for a replacement since they let go of Kyle Rudolph. And man, have you gotten a lot better. It's just, I don't have too much of a faith in Kirk Cousins, and I know he's a Michigan State guy. I just don't have any. And I understand they went to the NFC Championship game before, but if it wasn't for the Saints being incompetent and trying to go all out for something, they wouldn't have made it to that. But that's just me.